How's it going, people? Welcome back to our Arsenal transfer news live update show. Of course, here every single day to give you the latest Arsenal transfer news and rumors. How are you all doing today, people? Appreciate everyone tuning back in as always. So obviously, yesterday we did the stream around this time yesterday, talking about Gyokeres and some Portuguese reports coming out and saying that Arsenal back in the race to sign Gyokeres. And then obviously we finished the stream. I was just chilling, and then late last evening, we got Fabrizio confirming that there has indeed been contact, obviously with Arsenal and Sporting, and also Gyokeres has made his decision and he's chosen Arsenal. That's his preferred destination. It is Arsenal, guys. We're going to talk about it today and what it does mean for Arsenal as well. But big at everyone, guys. Make sure you hit like buttons up as always. Get your thoughts in down below. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing well as well. And yeah, I was watching a bit of obviously we did the Club World Cup yesterday. I'm a bit tired. 3 a.m. it finished, and it was honestly it was poor, man. It wasn't great. To be fair, I think I only watched it because of Messi, and Messi played well. He put chance on the plate, but both the goalkeepers from Al Hilal and Al Hilali, sorry, and Inter Miami were superb. But I'll be back tonight doing a proper game, man. I'm looking forward to PSG, Atletico Madrid tonight, 8 p.m. Guys, catch me there if you guys are interested in the Club World Cup. But yeah, let's get right into it, man. Let's get right into it. We're going to start with Fabrizio update, what he said yesterday. We're going to share some other news going around today from Portugal and etc. But I hope everyone's doing well. Let's get right into things today.
Strikers. We have to mention strikers. We have to enter into strikers because this morning I was telling you how Viktor Gyökeres remains an option for Arsenal in the summer transfer window. And today, the message coming from those close to Manchester United is that they feel, despite calling on daily basis, despite maintaining all the contacts active for Viktor Gyökeres, they feel that the player is giving priority to Arsenal. Arsenal project, Champions League football. So Viktor Gyökeres is giving priority to Arsenal. My understanding is that Gyökeres didn't say, no, I'm not coming to Man United. So Viktor Gyökeres or his agents didn't inform Man United about rejecting the club. Just giving priority to Arsenal as long as the Arsenal option is available on the table. So what happens? Arsenal are talking with Benjamin Sesko. Arsenal are talking with the agent of Benjamin Sesko. Arsenal are working on a deal with Red Bull Leipzig. Still no official bid, but still talking to Red Bull Leipzig. So direct club-to-club contact 2 weeks ago and 1 week ago. Direct contact with the agent of the player. So Arsenal are working on Sesko, but it's still not a done deal with the club or with the agent. And for Benjamin Sesko, also the situation is still open. Then Viktor Gyökeres opening his doors to Arsenal. So Gyokeres and Sesko remain the two main options. Let's see what Arsenal decide to do, but at the moment we can say that Gyokeres is waiting to understand what happens at Arsenal before committing his future with any other club, because there was interest from Saudi, there was this call from Manchester United on daily basis, as I told you, to be informed on the situation of Viktor Gyökeres. So for sure, Man United keep looking for a striker, and Man United remain interested in the Viktor Gyökeres situation, but now they feel that it is difficult because the player is giving priority to Arsenal. But as of tonight, still not killing the story between Gyökeres and United, just saying that Gyökeres is giving priority to Arsenal. Then we will be following this story, because for sure will be one of the interesting ones to follow in the next days, waiting first of all to understand how this war between the agents of Gyökeres and the Sporting, I've been explaining to you why in the past few videos here on YouTube. But let's see how this war will go, because the agent insists on 65 million euros exit pact for Viktor Gyökeres this summer, while Sporting want more, around 80 million euros for Gyökeres. So the pricing will be an important part of the story to understand if Arsenal will go for Gyökeres or for Benjamin Sesko. And then, guys, it's also important to mention two more stories. One is...
So there we have it, guys. There we have it. Obviously, Fabrizio basically confirming that Gyokeres has opened these doors to Arsenal. He wants Arsenal over any other club. I said this yesterday, but we're not surprised about this. I shouldn't be surprised. I think we shouldn't be surprised how Gyokeres wants Arsenal. And yeah, I mean, I just think it makes sense to what the other stories are saying as well, that we are actually maybe interested in Gyokeres, because I said this yesterday as well. A few weeks ago, this still didn't seem was going to happen whatsoever. It was all Benjamin Sesko, but that one sort of slowed down a little bit. Obviously, this is not. I'm not gonna. I said yesterday, I'm not gonna get over the top. I'm not gonna get excited with this news, because it's still very up in the air, still very open, the situation. We are still looking at both the players. If anything, we could actually still go for Benjamin Šeško still, and this could be a bit of a smokescreen. This could be a bit of mind games from Berta to try and get Leipzig to lower their fee or to try and get the Šeško deal moving. But if we could quickly share what he said here as well yesterday. Obviously, he spoke about we was in contacts with Sporting. We've been in contacts for a couple of days, but down to Gyokeres, he says this: Gyokeres' priority is to join Arsenal this summer, despite calls from Man United in the recent weeks. Gyokeres always an option. Šeško talks with no deal still so far. Arsenal keep assessing the situation. United remain keen, but now they believe the deal is unlikely. So the player wants Arsenal, and I said it yesterday as well. Manchester United is a big football club. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Man United are one of the biggest clubs in England. All right, and you got that whole Amarin effect, the whole ex-manager factor there. But if Arsenal were, and it seems like we're genuine in coming from, because if you think about Gyokeres, when he sees if Arsenal wasn't in for him, yeah, why would he still be prioritizing the move to Arsenal? I think there is actually some genuine interest for Gyokeres still. And I think we are getting both deals done at the same time. I feel like Berta, we know how the way Berta works in these transfer windows. I think we're actually trying to get both deals done at the same time and then sort of have a decision on what one we're going to go for. So I generally do believe there is truth in this Gyokeres. Like, I do believe, obviously, there is contact that we're sporting as well. There is genuine interest. I don't know about putting a bid yet. A lot of Portuguese reports saying that we're going to put in a bid, and we've already put in a bid for Gyokeres, but I do think we are actually looking at him, and we are sort of looking at both deals to get done at the same time. And yes, this could be a bit of mind games from Berta, but if you think about Gyokeres, when we're in a situation right now with us, Man United, Juventus, Atletico Madrid, he's going to want to, I said this yesterday, he'll want to choose Arsenal. If Arsenal don't go for Gyokeres, if Arsenal go to Benjamin Šeško, yeah, I think he goes to Man United. I really do. I wouldn't say Man United are out the race, but right now, clearly he wants to move to Arsenal. The player wants to come. It's down to Arsenal, though. Are we actually going to go? Are we serious? Are we going to go all in for Gyokeres, or are we still going with Benjamin Šeško? At the end of the day, people, right? I think kind of both the players, Šeško would want to come to Arsenal, but that one's, as I said, is still, and Fabrizio said it as well, that one's just a bit slow at the moment. There's been no terms agreed. There's been no fee agreed. They're just talking. That is all this is at the moment, just negotiating. That is all it is. Just we started concrete talks with Šeško weeks ago, and that's not really developed. And I think the Leipzig stories could be true, that they're holding out for more money, and Arsenal just don't want to pay the amount of money that Leipzig are holding out for. So, yeah, I think for me, this news, I got a bit excited yesterday when I heard this, that, hold on a minute, it actually might be, because, we heard the little rumors from Portugal coming out saying that, Bert's had a meeting with Gyokeres' agent, that, they met in Spain to discuss a deal. And then you heard Arsenal looking to prepare an offer for Gyokeres as well. And you heard the story starting to come alive again. And I was sitting there thinking, I'm just going to chill for a minute, because I don't think, these same Portuguese reports are saying a very similar thing a few weeks ago, saying that we was looking at Gyokeres as well. And then out of nowhere, Šeško came about, didn't it? And then we all saw about Šeško. So I was sort of chilling. But yesterday, when he says this, Gyokeres wants to move to Arsenal. He's prioritizing the move to Arsenal. Him and his agent obviously did discuss about it. If he, this is what I'm trying to say. Why would you be sitting there saying, why'd you come out and say you want to come to Arsenal when there's no interest in for you? There has to be a little thing, even if it is just mind games. There's definitely got to be some talks going on, some contacts going on with Berta. We're still trying to push for Gyokeres, it seems like. And, obviously, Berta's wanted this deal done, even when he's at Atletico Madrid, guys. He's wanted it since he's been at Atletico. So it'd be interesting to see what happens, people. Honestly, I've got the preference of Viktor Gyökeres. I think, cheaper as well. It's now came out, his price is going to be, his agents came out and said it, saying that they will go anywhere between 65 million, 52 million pounds to 59 million pounds. It could be a bit more than that, maybe, but around that, price tag as well. And he was even going to be leaving Sporting. So, yeah, let us know your guys' thoughts. Do you think we're going to go in for Viktor Gyökeres? Is it genuine? I think interest is genuine. I just don't know if are we going to go full in for Gyokeres, or will Arsenal still assist? Will Arteta get what he wants in Benjamin Šeško? I think Arteta wouldn't mind Gyokeres, but we know he clearly has a preference He's wanted him for 2 years. Will Arsenal still go for Benjamin Sesko? Big up everyone tuning in, guys. Make sure you do smash up the like buttons up. We smashed it. We had 100 likes yesterday. Let's go today. Let's go for at least, let's go 50 likes, man. We can do it, people. Let's smash them up. Let's go 50 likes today. That'd be greatly appreciated as well. I'm going to share some, I'm going to come through some comments in a minute. So keep leaving your thoughts down below as well. I'm going to quickly share some more news on Gyokeres, and then we will get back into you guys' comments. So yeah, reported by this guy called Jamie Jackson as well over there from the he's a Manchester sort of close in, one of Manchester's United's journalists over there. He said that Viktor Gyökeres is said to view the signing for Arsenal as a dream. Manchester United have held exploratory discussions with Gyokeres, but it's understood the players' representatives have told him that he does not wish to join, with Arsenal being his preferred option. So this is what I'm trying to say, right? If Arsenal wasn't in, if we were not in the equation for Gyokeres, he wouldn't come out and say he would want to come to Arsenal. It would just want to make sense to him, you know. If we're looking at Sesko and we're prioritizing Sesko, we're not in for Gyokeres, and there's been no talk about Arsenal signing Gyokeres, he would not come out and say that he prefers to come to Arsenal. If Arsenal was not in the race for him, yeah, he would go Man United because it's a Premier League factor. It's Manchester United as a football club, and it's also his ex-manager. So there's got to be some I honestly think, I mean, well, there is some contacts, but I think there's more to it as well. Have Arsenal maybe offered him a contract? Have Arsenal offered a bid yet? Has he seen that Arsenal are bidding for him? Has Arteta said that, you know, spoke to the player himself and said, we want you to come, as Berta said it? It could be something along those lines, people. I really hope this is the case. Because why would you come out and say that? If we wasn't actually in for, obviously, if we actually wasn't in for Gyokeres and then we was in for Sesko, then, yeah, I don't think he comes out and says this personally. I don't think the agent and his representatives come out and say he prefers to Arsenal. I think he will go to Man United. So there's definitely genuine interest. We also got today from the same source, and record Portugal a bit iffy, I'd say. You know, they've got some things right, they've got some things wrong. They actually came out before Fabrizio and said that there was genuine interest for Gyokeres, so they got that right. But in terms of the bid side of things, I don't know what's going on with this. So Arsenal poised to return with another bid for Sporting Viktor Gyökeres, with Atletico Madrid also interested in the striker. Gyökeres already ruled out a move to Man United, so apparently we've already put in a bid. I don't know how true. I don't think it is true that we're putting a bid. I mean, you never know, do you? But we're looking to return for another bid there. There is other clubs, as we know, for Gyökeres. Atletico Madrid looking at him. Juventus, United, not really in the question now. And even, I mean, it says here as well, United even believe right now, right? If we go back to, was it Fabrizio? Yeah. United believe, look at that. United remain keen, but they believe it's now unlikely. Why would they believe it's now unlikely? Because I understand they ain't got European football, people, yeah? I understand they ain't got European football. But they're the Manchester United, you know, they're still attracting some good players, man. And they have done over the years as well. Surely there's something more that we don't know about Gyökeres. Surely there's something more concrete. I'm going to use a big buzzword, yeah, concrete. Surely there's something more concrete going on with Arsenal and Gyökeres. I really hope this is the case. Because if Arsenal wasn't in the question, and if we wasn't in the race, Man United, I'm sure, would feel confident they can get the deal done, surely. So I really hope there is something in really interested into this, guys. And maybe we have gone for Gyökeres now instead of Sesko. But it seems like in the next few days, we've got to keep our eyes peeled, guys. Who's it going to be, Sesko or Gyökeres? I said enough about Gyökeres. I said enough about Sesko, really. Obviously, we just want a striker. As we know, we've been missing a striker for 3 years. And I think Viktor Gyökeres fits everything. People talk about the system and, you know, the whole system of Arsenal. At the end of the day, for me, Gyokeres doing the business, 96 goals in 2 seasons, right? This guy doing it in the Champions League, even for his national team as well. He's like Nations League top goal scorer for Sweden. So he's doing it for national team. He proved it on the big stage in the Champions League. He's proved it in the big moments as well. I spoke about when we watched him last time against Benfica. He did have the greatest game by his standard, but when it really mattered, he won the penalty and he scored the penalty, and Sporting beat Benfica to win the Portuguese Cup. In the big moments, the guy turns up. Did it against Man City. Okay, then he played against Arsenal, and I thought we dealt with him reasonably well. But at the same time, You got to look at the situation and the club he was in. Sporting just sacked. They didn't sack. Amarin left Sporting. They had an interim manager, and we piped them 5-1. Yeah, but imagine Gyokeres in this current Arsenal team, people. Imagine this guy in this current Arsenal team. I'm excited if we are going to actually go for Gyokeres. It's an if at the moment because I still think the Šeško news could come through. And I said it before, I wouldn't mind Šeško coming in. I don't think he's a bad player, but if there's actually genuine interest of Viktor Gyökeres right now, which seems in the recent days that this story is starting to get sort of liven up again, this type of deal is what we're talking about. Yeah, these are the types of players we're talking about. Berta masterclass if this happens, people, as well. So at the end of the day, listen, I'm at a stage where we're in the 15th of June. Of course, the window opens tomorrow. It reopens tomorrow. Let's not forget, obviously, it did shut for a week. The window reopens tomorrow, people. And I'm at a stage where let's just get a fifth. Let's just get a striker in. We need players in before preseason, people. We need players in before preseason. That is what we need. All right. Zubimendi should be coming in before preseason. And Gyokeres, hopefully, as well. The striker coming in. That's what we've been missing for many, many years, is that, you know, I just think we need a striker that's prolific, obviously. That's a gunman. 20 plus goals a season. Gyokeres has proved that already. Okay, Portuguese league, but he's also in the Champions League. He's also left for Coventry as well, people. So, yeah. Get your thoughts down below. We're going to read through some comments. Make sure you guys destroy the like button up as well. Get your thoughts in down below. Get your opinions in as well. That'd be greatly appreciated. Already, you lot smashing the likes, man. Already 30 likes. By the way, we're 10 subscribers away now from 11.1k. So anyone new watching and you're not subscribed, make sure you guys do that. 10 subscribers away now from 11.1k. Get the subs up. Be greatly appreciated. You're absolute legends. Let's get into the chat. Big up everyone. Big up my brother Gun down in the building as well. He says, I still got a feeling we might get Šeško. Yeah, I'm not ruling that out whatsoever. The whole Šeško deal. This could be just mind games to make Leipzig obviously step up their price. Lower down their price and get the deal moving. At the end of the day as well, Arteta has wanted Šeško for 2 years now. Clearly, we're going to do everything we can to get Šeško. The only thing I see when we don't get Šeško is if it's actually true that we've hit a bit of a roadblock, you know, and that we don't want to pay how much Leipzig want for Šeško. Maybe Leipzig are holding out for too much money for Šeško, and we just don't want to pay that. So that's the only way I see Arsenal not going in for Šeško. And if Arsenal can get Gyokeres for 52 to 59 million, I think we get him over Šeško. That's the only way I really see us doing that there, to be fair. But yeah, I'm not ruling it out. I'm not getting until Fabrizio comes out and says that Arsenal have agreed a fee with Gyokeres, then I'll get gas, people. I can't even lie. Yeah, here we go. Settings. Arsenal, you sign Gyokeres, you know how it is. Or if Ornstein comes out and talks about Gyokeres as well, people. Record Portugal is saying that we walked away from the Gyokeres deal. See, the thing is, people, I think they're misquoting them because Record Portugal just said a minute ago that we're putting a second bid or we're lining up a second bid for them. And now people are saying, because I saw that today as well, that Arsenal have walked away from the deal because there's too much money as well. And I was sitting there thinking, nah, that, you know, because Record Portugal came out and just said a minute ago that we're putting a second bid. So I think people misquoting. And at the same time as well, I'm not too keen on the Portuguese reports as well, if I'm being honest with it. But we have to wait and see what happens. Big up to Sergio in the chat as well. How you doing, Sergio? Hope you're well, man. I don't trust the ball so stubborn. We'll lose out on both Šeško and Victor. That could be, you know what? That could be a possibility. I think we'll get one of them. But you got to think about it, right? If we're taking our too long with the deals, and I know Berta's trying to get them both done at the same time and pick one or the other, but Leipzig are still holding out for their money. We could walk away from that one, and then Gyokeres as well. There's many teams in for Gyokeres. Atletico Madrid want him. Big team, you know, great manager, great team. They can get some good players in, and they usually do. Of course, but that's Berta's old team there. He knows that very well. Juventus want him as well. They need a striker. They can put the money down. Obviously, Man United are in the background at the moment. So there is, I think that's unlikely that we lose out on. I think we'll get either Šeško or Gyokeres. But if we do lose out on both of them, who do we actually go for? Do you know who it's going to be? It's going to be Ollie Watkins, I think. I genuinely think it will be Ollie Watkins that we actually, if we lose out on both of these, that we actually go for. But I do think we will get either one of them. Most likely Šeško, it seems, at the moment. But yeah. Big up Arsenic in the building every single time, man. Good to see you, bro. What are you telling me? Hope you're doing well, bro, as well. I have a feeling it's all Shesko. I see a lot of you guys are in the same boat here. You know, I've seen a lot of you guys saying this now. People still think it's going to be Shesko, although I'm praying for Gyökeres. Likewise, man. Listen, I ain't calling Shesko a bad player, but at the end of the day, when Victor's out there, people, I'm a massive fan of Viktor Gyökeres. I really am. And I think this guy is just screams what we're missing for. You know, a prolific clinical goal scorer. Just that's what he's a goal machine, people. He's a goal machine. He scored every single place he's been at. He's bags goals for fun. You know, all right. When he was younger, people, right? He was at Brighton. He was at Swansea. Didn't really work out there, right? But then you watch him at Coventry, for example, in the Championship. Bad goals for fun. So for Sweden, Nations League top goal scorer. Bad goals for fun. For Sporting Lisbon, 2 years, 97 goal, people. 96 goals, whatever it is. 28 assists as well, by the way. It's an absolute no-brainer. And they're talking about 59 million now as a price. Or maybe a bit more than that. It's an absolute no-brainer, people, isn't it? To be honest with you, bro. Big up yourself, Chelsea fan in the building, man. How you doing, Chelsea fan? Bless up yourself, bro. I'll probably be watching your game. Is it tomorrow you guys play, or when? Is it Tuesday? You play against LAFC. I'll probably watch the game, bro. But I hope you're doing well, man. Chelsea fan, bless up yourself every single time, my brother. Natalie from Belgium, how you doing, Natalie? Hope you're doing well every single time. Good afternoon to you. Hope you had a nice weekend as well. Big up Jack in the building, mate. By the way, that Miami game, bro, you are lucky. You know you got some early. Like you left early and you went to sleep, man. That was a bore fest, bro. 0-0s, bro. I stayed up 3 a.m. I couldn't even keep my eyes open. It was mad. Are you? I'm doing a buy and watch on. Is it 5 o'clock? I was gonna do one, but I'm going out after this, and I won't be back till around like 7 o'clock when I'm doing the Atleti game on PSG. If you want to come on that one with me and Jordan as well. But I would have, bro. But I'm going out after this stream, bro. I won't be back till a bit later on. Big up yourself, Jack, as well. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get both of them. I just don't. I don't see it. I think we should get both of them. Why not, people? Get both of them, yeah. But at the same time, I just think when you got Kai Havertz still here, when you got Gabriel Jesus at the club as well, I don't see Arsenal getting both of them whatsoever. And is Gyokeres 27 going to be happy to rotate with Shesko and Havertz? I don't think he is. Okay. I think what we're doing is we're just lining them both up, basically getting them in a good stage, and then have one to fall back on. I still think the one we want is what Arteta's wishes, and that is Benjamin Shesko over Gyokeres. So we're probably still prioritizing that. But I do think there could be some genuine sort of talk about that deal stalling and being hit a roadblock because Leipzig want a lot of money. This is why the Gyokeres news came back out, maybe. But yeah, I wish we get both of them, man. That would be ambitious, and that would show a bit of ambition. But I just don't see that happening, Chelsea fan. To be honest with you, bro. Big up to Sunday as well. Gyokeres and Sesko to Arsenal can manage to buy. Yeah, everyone's saying we want both of them, but again, I don't see it, people. I don't see it at all. Jordan, big up yourself, my brother. I'll catch you later on for the PSG Atletico game as well tonight. Big up Chelsea fan in the building as well. Eduardo, big up Eduardo every single time, my brother. He says, bless up GG. I said from the start, is Gyokeres, no way he's gonna make him look like a fool now. Facts, bro. Yes. Berta's always wanted Gyokeres. Let's not forget that. He's pushed, even when he came in, he pushed for the move. It's only because Arteta wanted Shesko and he's wanted him for 2 years. Maybe Berta was like, all right, yeah, we can go for Shesko. But it seems like now he's wanted him since his Atletico days, right? As director. He's a big fan of Gyokeres. Bring him to the carpet, people. Bring Gyokeres to the carpet. It's as simple as that, guys. Well, who else? Big Chelsea fan as well. Yeah, guys, 40 likes, legends, man. Let's go for our like target today. 50 likes if we can. That'd be greatly appreciated as well. Absolute legends every single time, people. Absolute legends. Big up Drew in the building, mate. How you doing, Drew? The move has been blocked because our fans have given. Oh, like always, bro. You know it is. Big up Julie. Hello, Julie from Spain, man. Big up Spain. Hope you having. Hope that. What's the weather like over there in Spain, Julie? I reckon it's like 30 degrees. Because to be fair, in England it's been really nice recently. It's been like 30. Well, not like 30. It's been like 28 degrees. So it's actually been really. But I wonder what it's like in Spain. I reckon it's like 30, 35 degrees, man. I reckon it's lovely over there in Spain. But big up Julie every single time. Hope you're having a nice holiday as well. I appreciate you tuning in. We still ain't signed a striker yet, Judy. Hopefully, when you come back, what is it, next week, then we actually sign a striker. I doubt it, though. I doubt it, to be honest, because one day it's Gyokeres and it's Sesko. We don't know what's going on there, people. But yeah, hopefully we just get either of them now. It's got it's giving me a headache, all this news, you know. Just flipping, pick one and sign one. You know how it is. Big up, Julie. Hope you had an amazing holiday as well. It'll be Sesko. It would surprise me, bro, to be honest with you. Coop, look at that. Cooper's got his Gyokeres picture back again. Come on, Cooper. Big up Josh in the chat. Big up yourself, Cooper. What are you telling me, bro? How are you feeling about Gyokeres? Do you think this all will get done? Let me know, bro. Let me know as well. Big up yourself, Cooper. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for that, Julie, every single time. Hit a like and subscribe, please, guys. Big up to Kotu, Arsenal, who is... I think you mean who is Arsenal signing? Hopefully Gyokeres, bro, and Rodrigo. We can only dream, people. Get Gyokeres in. Enjoy your day, everyone. Bless up, Cooper, man. Big up yourself, bro. I know it's really early for you, isn't it, in the States? About, what's the time? I think it's like, what, 8 a.m. for you over there right now in the States. So I know it's just early morning for you, but bless up every single time for always tuning in as well, mate. Really appreciate it as well. I think you will get Gyokeres deal done. I really hope so, man. I really hope so, Chelsea fan. I'm still a bit 50-50 though with it at the moment. I'm good taking a break from the sun. It's really hot here, guys. Yeah, Judy's loving life over there. It's actually, as I said, it's not been too bad in England, to be fair. It's not been too bad at all. It's been really good weather. Big up to Chad's. Better signs Chesko fast. Targeting both long time. I'm going to make empty-handed. Yeah, that's the risk of this as well. You can look at it both ways. One way is Berta's looking at both of them to have something to fall back on a plan B option, so he ain't got to look for it elsewhere, right? These are the main two targets, and one or the other. But as you rightly said, right, the flip side on that is if we're waiting out too long, then we could be empty-handed. Exactly. Other teams looking at Gyokeres, even other teams looking at Sesko as well. It seems like. You know, a few rumors about Liverpool looking for a striker. There is teams who need a striker. There's teams out there who definitely need a striker. Juventus at in Serie A, Napoli, they need a striker. Man United, as we know, Liverpool need a striker. Chelsea, I think they signed a lot, but maybe they want another one there as well. Well, obviously, we need a striker. So there is plenty of teams who actually need strikers out there, and that's the thing about it. If we're not careful, we could have mud on our face and sign neither of them people. Then we just have, then we have to go for Ollie Watkins. Belgium's 30 degrees. See, everywhere in the world, man, nice and sunny. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. Big up Belgium as well. Big up Belgium. Whereabouts in Belgium are you from, Natalie? Are you from Bruges? Are you from what's let me see the no geography, people. You got Bruges. You got Brussels. You've got Antwerp. Yeah, they're the only things I know in Belgium, man. But big up, Natalie as well. Hope we'll get big up Plasma in the building, bro. Bless up yourself every single time, Plasma. Hope we'll get Gyokeres, but I've never seen the board be this persistent and stubborn on getting a player. Yeah, very true, man. And a lot of our fans as well, to be honest. Like, of course, have your entitled to your opinion, have entitled to your preference. But I've seen a lot of fans just dish Gyokeres, and say, he doesn't fit our system. But we've had so many different strikers over the years, people, and he's, people talk about the age. Look how many players that the age don't matter, because we signed Aubameyang at 28, we signed Ian Wright at 28. Van Persie left to win the Premier League at Man United. How old is he? 30. The age don't matter, people. I'm sorry. Okay, it's always good to have younger players and potential promising players. I understand that. I hear that, but the age don't matter for a player like Gyokeres. Yeah, he's clearly well-proven striker, and I don't understand that hate. Like, people talk about the system, but Man City had to adapt their system when they signed Haaland, did they not? We had to adapt the system when we signed Aubameyang instead of having Giroud up front 24/7. So I don't get that really. To be fair, I don't mind either player. That's what I'm saying. Like at this rate, just get one in now. Yeah, I'm sick and tired. Well, I think we're all sick and tired of it, people. Like we're 15 days in, and they're still debating whether what one to sign, and that's a frustration. We've been waiting since January, to actually. And then we signed no one in January, and this is where the frustration. And even last summer as well, people. Let's not forget about last summer. Yeah, he's number one out there as well, people. He's number one out there. Osimhen. I don't know why not many Premier League clubs are looking at Osimhen. I know Man United are looking at him now, but yeah, Osimhen, I'd take him at Arsenal still. I think he's a gunman striker. He's a gunman striker. I just think with Osimhen, I think it's the money, isn't it? It's the whole price tag, the whole price side of things as well, people. With his wages, but at the same time, Osimhen rejected Saudi, so maybe it's not all about the money. I don't know what's going on with Osimhen's situation, but he's certainly a player that I think we should go and definitely go and sign, man, and we should definitely go and get for sure. But there we go, people. I've heard Julie says I've heard Gyokeres wants us. Hold on, what's Rishim doing today? Rishim, what you doing? Piss off. Oh, sorry, guys. I've heard that Gyokeres wants us. He said no to United, but it's Sporting being shitheads. We're not willing to get over 70 million. Gyokeres is wanting us, though. The thing is, I saw, though, yesterday, that, yeah, you had the president come out and say that he wanted more than the less than the release clause and more than a gentleman's agreement. But apparently they agreed to let him go for 59 million now, yesterday as well. So it's a bit up in the air, the situation, but yeah, he definitely wants us for sure, as we know. It's just whether we're going to go in for him or not. Yeah, I mean, tomorrow is when the window does open. So, and we're less than a month away until, when does preseason start? Is it 23rd, isn't it? Hold on, let me check. When do we go away to preseason? When do we fly to Singapore? Arsenal, let's see. When do we go to Singapore? Yeah, 23rd of July. So we still got just over a month until preseason, right? Before that Milan game, we need at least 3 players. Yeah, if Kepa comes in, I expect him to be announced soon. Kepa comes in, Zubimendi has to be announced before preseason, surely. And who's the other one, man? Yeah, either Gyokeres or Šeško. Surely by then we're gonna have 3 players in minimal, and then then you're gonna get the winner elsewhere as well. So hopefully this next week we get some proper news. Like, I'm not talking about concrete talks again. I'm talking about a proper fee, yeah, or at least like terms or something. Just get something agreed, man. Because this is dragging on and on and on. No, do you know what? That wouldn't even, Plasma. That would not surprise me, bro. That would not surprise me if we ended up with Ollie Watkins. And I say this all the time. I don't mind Watkins as a player. I think Watkins is a baller, to be honest with you. I think last season he had a bit of a fall off. I think he's pretty poor last season, to be fair. But other than that, yeah, he's a well-established Premier League player. He's been doing the business in the Prem for many years now. For Brentford as well. For England, he obviously stepped up in the Euros. I rate Ollie Watkins. He'll definitely want the move. He is an Arsenal fan, isn't he? So it wouldn't surprise me if he actually did go for him as well. But Watkins on his own, for me, is not enough to take you to the league title. Is he enough? I don't think he is. I think he'll bag some goals for Arsenal for sure. I do think, but I don't think it'd be enough personally. I'm sure he won't sign both. Arsenal was too stubborn. Make sure to get one is the point. Yeah, I don't see us getting both. No chance. But you are right. Make sure we get one of them. Big up yourself every single time. Arsenal just a spicy Spurs. Big up Josh. Have you seen the? Yeah, I saw that as well today, and it's just giving me a headache, bro. All these rumors now. Do you know what I mean? Like, one day we're bidding for the guy, the next day now the deal's frozen. Like, what is going on here? And then he wants to come to Arsenal, and then now we're looking at Šeško. It's like, it's a whole headache, man. This transfer window and these transfer rumors as well, people. But it's the same record Portugal that said we bidded for him today as well. So I don't know if people misquoted it or anything, but apparently, yeah, the deal frozen because Sporting want too much money. Same way Leipzig as well. They want too much money as well. So I don't know what is going on here, people. Arsenal, it seems like Arsenal being, I don't want to say this and I don't want to feel this, people, right? But it just seems like Arsenal, these teams are holding up for money. And is Šeško worth 100 million euros? No, he's not, to be honest with you. I don't think he is worth that. But this is where we're at in the transfer window, people. Gyökeres, I think is he worth 65? I think he is. But it seems like Arsenal don't want to pay this much more money. We're being a bit tight with it, aren't we? Being a bit stubborn with it, it seems like. And a lot of people were saying that, and I agree that if we're not careful, we could lose out on both of these players, to be fair. Then we might be out for Ollie Watkins. Yeah, we wanted Ollie Watkins in January as well, but we waited till the last week of the window. That's where we should have got him. It was in January. We could have done with him January for sure. I don't think we would have won the Premier League, but I think we would have had a much better end to the season. Maybe Champions League as well. We could have done with a proper striker, Watkins up front against PSG. I mean, you never know, do you? But at the same time, we waited till we waited until like the last week of the window, and then we put in a bid of 40 million when they just sold John Duran. Absolute joke that was. If we would have went in for a bid for Watkins at the start of the January transfer window, I think we would have got him, and Duran probably would have stayed at Villa because they were never going to sell both, was they? To be fair. Sporting will ask 70 million. They sounds like 80 to 85 prior to this, but they won't take 60. Even if it is 70 million, at this rate, just pay the money, people. Just get in a striker, 70 million, we ain't talking 100 million. We're talking 70 million. It's not even that bad if I'm looking at it, people, for Gyokeres. Pay the money, people. Just pay the money. Should we get Watkins anyway if the price is set? See, I still take Watkins, man. I still take Watkins. Like 40, if they're talking about 40 million, and let's not forget as well, Villa, they need to sell, people. Villa need to sell. They're in a proper mess financially, like FFP and all this. Yeah. They need to sell players anyway. So I'll take Watkins, but him on his own, I personally don't think will be enough. I think we need, in my opinion, we need another striker on top of that. Yeah, facts, bro. This is what it is. I'm bored. Just sign one now. Exactly. So we're still debating whether we want this one or that one. Yeah, bro. Obviously I'm the host of the stream, so I didn't I struggled to stay awake, mate. I honestly struggled to stay awake. It was mental. It was like, obviously I watched it because of Messi, and Messi played well. I mean, he hit the bar, he put chance on the plate for Miami, but I'm hoping today when we do the PSG game, Atletico, that's gonna be entertainment, man. That's gonna be entertainment. But I mean, that Club World Cup game was a bit meh, bro. Like that Inter Miami, our league game was meh. Miami's defense is awful. Their goalkeepers are actually pretty good, though, to be fair. Fair play, mate. Honestly, I wish I could have done the same. Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. AM. Oh, you mean PM? Yeah, you mean PM tomorrow. LAFC, right? Olivier Giroud. Olivier Giroud returns, mate. Big up Tom in the building, mate. Big up Tom. How you doing? No, we don't beg, mate. We don't do that here like other people do, and we know who. I'm so grateful everyone tuning in, leaving your likes, people. You lot are legends anyway. But yeah, bless up everyone. We are a few likes away from 50 though. Anyone who's not liked up the stream, make sure you guys do that. It'd be greatly appreciated. 32 degrees over there in sunny Spain, man. There we go. I'm glad you're having an amazing time. I'm glad the weather's nice as well over there, Julie, man. And big up yourself. Hope you're having an amazing time over there as well. I hope you have a great time, bro, over there. Yeah, big up Jack as well, man. Enjoy it, bro. 170 says, do people actually big up 170 as well? Have you seen, we're looking at that Liverpool fullback for the women I'm talking about? Taylor Hinds, yeah, from Liverpool. She used to play for us, didn't she, as well? And I hope we sign her. Do people actually believe that people actually want us to sign Gyökeres as well at Arsenal? We should expect better. Yeah, but then who's better than out there right now that we can go and get? Isak would be the one, but Isak's not gonna go. He's not gonna leave in Newcastle, is he? There's absolutely no chance Isak will leave Newcastle. So who's actually out there that we're gonna go? Osherman, maybe. Is he better than Gyökeres? I think he's up there. I think Osherman's top class. Gunman, striker. But the only one that I think who's out there who's better is Isak right now. But Isak ain't going anywhere, is he? Anytime soon. Maybe next year. Big up Norway, man. Big up Norway. 13 degrees is the summer for them in Norway. I love that, bro. Big up Plasma every single time, man. Yeah, this could be a possibility as well. I saw that today. Bayern are looking at another striker and they're looking at Shesko. So if we're not careful, and if we're just still, if this is the risk that comes with, if we're trying to get both, like looking at both deals and still deciding what one to do, the risk is that other teams could go in and then they can sign these players, and then we'll be left empty-handed, and then we might have to go and get someone else in, like Watkins, for example. Big up Jordan as well, my friend. I'll see you later on tonight. I'll miss out on Gyokeres and he'll go out somewhere and win a trophy. I hate to say it, but probably. Excuse me. I mean, you guys need a striker, especially if you get money for Nunes and you sell Nunes as well. I can see you going in for someone like this. Yeah, PM. I was gonna say, man. Gyokeres can still give us 4 years at the top. Facts. If he gives us 4 Premier Leagues, I think everyone take that. Exactly, bro. Exactly that. Gyokeres, okay. Nobody's gonna say Gyokeres is gonna come in. He's gonna score. How many score in Portuguese? 40 goals, yeah, or 50 goals last season. I don't see him scoring 50 goals for Arsenal. Premier League is completely different, completely competitive league. But he's already proved on the big stage in Champions League he can step up, right? For Sweden, he's proved it. In England, he's proved it for Coventry. I think he gets at least minimal next season if you sign Gyokeres. With the team that he's going to get around him, minimal 25 goals next season for me. In all competitions, at least 25 goals. You think about it, Premier League, maybe 20 goals. I see him getting. Champions League, maybe 4 or 5 goals. FA Cup, if he even plays those, towards the latter stage, hopefully. Carabao to the latter stages. I think he gets minimal for me, 25 goals or more next season if he comes to the Premier League. Maybe Shesko could be the same. Maybe. Limburg. Near Antwerp. Antwerp in Trossard came. Oh, wait, you live where Trossard came from? That's amazing, man. That's amazing. Who will come for Gyokeres and Shesko? I think many teams, bro. I think teams who need a striker, to be fair. I think Liverpool could be in the race. I think now they've got Wirtz, they're going to look to sell more players now, but they'll still be in the market for a striker. Juventus, Napoli, some Italian teams need a striker. Atletico Madrid are looking as well. Maybe Barcelona want to go for, so that because Lewandowski maybe his last season and he won't stay forever. Maybe they want a younger striker like Shesko. And who else, man? I'm trying to think of any other teams as well. Man United. Obviously, we are there. Chelsea, maybe. PSG, I don't know. I don't think PSG will because they've got Ramos and they played Dembele there, don't they, anyway? And Enrique likes to play with like the false 9. Maybe not PSG. But there's definitely quite a few clubs who are looking for strikers. Quite a few. Bayern Munich, maybe, as well. So, yeah, there's definitely quite a few that are looking for strikers, to be fair. Yeah, this is typical transfer rumors, isn't it, bro? I'll happily take Gyokeres, Watkins, I think he means. Yeah. Eduardo Dio says, I'll happily take Gyokeres, Watkins, and Eze. Yeah, that would be 2 strikers coming in. Eze coming in, Prem proven, can play in the middle, can play on the left as well. And then we sign Hato on top of that, maybe defender. Zubimendi comes in. I think that's a top window, to be fair. I know everyone's talking about, let's sign Rodrigo and all this, but yeah, that one slowed down, hasn't it, guys? That one slowed down. It looks like Rodrigo could be staying at Real Madrid, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to look elsewhere, to be fair. Big up Glenn in the building, mate. How you doing, Glenn? Absolute legend in the building. He says Sporting and RB are holding out for more money for Shesko and Gyokeres. Yeah, but this is the thing. Like, we have to be careful with doing this because we could lose out on both of these players if we're not careful. If it comes to a stage, I'm sitting there, whoever it's going to be, Shesko or Gyokeres, right? whoever it's gonna be, yeah, just flipping. Don't act tight with it anymore. I feel like we're gonna act a bit cheap, a bit tight with the money, and I don't want that to happen because then we could lose out on both of them if we're not careful. Big up to you, AJ, bro. Hello, mate. New here. Subbed. Arsenal transfers just fake. We need players, man. Yeah, bless up yourself, AJ, man. Thank you for the sub. Really appreciate you tuning in as well. Appreciate you leaving some comments as well. Good to see you, man. We paid 65 M for Kai. Yeah, that's the exact point there, people. You know, we paid 65 million for Kai Havertz, and you're telling me we can't pay 5 million more for Benjamin Sesko. No, for Sesko and for 5 million more for Gyökeres are going to be 70 million apparently. Are you telling me we can't do that, people? In Arsenal's unprecedented window, with all this money that we got to spend, and the fact that we signed no one in January and we signed no one in the summer, you're telling me we can't spend money on these strikers and we're being entitled with it again? I honestly, I could picture it. And I said it a minute ago, like Watkins, 40 million, that's our striker next season, if we're not careful, people. See you soon, Julie. Hope you have an amazing time. Rest your holiday as well. Enjoy the sun as well. And enjoy Spain, Julie. And big up yourself every single time as well. If you are new tuning in, guys, make sure you do hit like buttons up as well. We're 5 subscribers now away from 11.1k. So anyone new watching, make sure you do subscribe. We're on the road to 12,000 subscribers now. And if you haven't already, do smash that button up as well. We've hit our like target of 50 likes. Absolute legends right there as well for that. Have a good holiday as well. Big up to Sam. Sam, what do you think about him? Because Fabrizio saying he's not rejected you. Like a lot of people are saying he's rejected Man United. And any Man United fans in the chat, I don't think he's rejected you. But I think right now it's a case where we are, if Arsenal are actually in for Gyökeres, he's going to prefer a move to Arsenal over any other club. If we get Sesko, I think he can go to you lot. That's the only way I see him going to Man United, is if we go and get Sesko instead. But if we are genuine for Gyökeres, I think he comes to us over you guys, to be honest with you, bro. And it's not me disrespecting you lot, because I think you lot are a big, like, you're one of the biggest clubs in England. You know, you got that history, you got that pool there, even without European football. You know, you still have that pool of Manchester United as a football club, the history, and we're in the ex-manager as well. So I think for you guys, like, you can still, it's still not over for Gyokeres, but it just depends on what Arsenal do with it. If Arsenal go for Sesko, then I think you get him. I already do, because he clearly wants Premier League as well, doesn't he? As his preferred destination. If you want a young long-term project with a huge ceiling, Sesko might be your pick. If you want a ready-made aggressive striker in top form, Gyökeres your man. Would you like a deeper stat? I don't know what you mean there, but as a football club right now, we need a ready-made aggressive striker in top form, and that, as you rightly just said there, described really well, is Viktor Gyökeres. And if you want a long-term project, huge ceiling, then you go for Sesko. But that's a risk. I think both of them have their strings attached. I think both of them could be risks. Because how Gyökeres going to adapt to Premier League, we don't know yet. But how Sesko going to adapt, he has years ahead of him. That's his advantage over Gyökeres. But we cannot be having a situation where we get this transfer window run, and we get the window run, and then we lose out in the Premier League again next season, and we say we come back here next season and we say, oh no, we didn't do what's required in the transfer window again. That's what we can't have. So we got to get it right, man. Hopefully, if it is going to be Sesko, he's going to come in and ban, bro. But I would prefer Gyokeres. I'd be more confident with Gyokeres there as well. 23 degrees in Costa del Coventry. Love that, bro. Big up Costa del Coventry. What a place, mate. What a place. No, big up Coventry, man. Arsenal to buy both, says Lucky. Yo, I hope we do, man. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Look what I sent on Instagram. Let me have a look, bro. Agent Glenn back again with the sources. Agent Glenn back again. What's he sent me? Agent Glenn. Zinchenko. Zinchenko ready up on a move. An official bid of 15 million euros. 12 million is expected to come in the next days. We need to try and get more for him, I think, man. I mean, I would sell him personally. I think it's time to move on. if you want to keep him, then keep him as midfielder because he's not a left back. But I think Zinchenko, it's time for him to move on anyway, to be honest. So yeah, there we go, people. There we go. Yeah, there we go, man. There we go. Right. Give me a second. Right, yeah, we're good. Bless up Abs in the building, man. Appreciate you coming on yesterday as well, bro. It's great to, finally talk to you. Making a debut on the channel. Hopefully many more as well, bro. Great to have Waffle TV Abs on the channel yesterday, guys. But big up to you, my brother. He says big up TG. How's it going today, mate? Hope you're doing well. Still talking about Gyokeres. Like the player wants Arsenal, man. So we'll see what happens in the next couple of days. Would prefer to sign Liao Williams. All strikers are good. They're compared. I agree with you in that in the second bit. Like, I think the striker market now is falling off massively, in my opinion. I still think, you got Isak there doing his thing. But other than that, I'm struggling in terms of top strikers right now. Haaland, we all know about Haaland, Isak in the Premier League. And then there's other ones who do well, like Chris Wood did well last season. But right now, like top proper strikers, imagine the strike. Look, you think about 10, 15 years ago, the names and the strikers go on and on and on, how quality, top, world-class strikers. But now, you look at it and I just think, look, you got Haaland in the Prem, you got Isak. Yeah, Isak and Haaland. Prem. La Liga, you got Lewandowski doing his thing, to be fair, but he's getting older. I mean, Mbappe is, Mbappe's Mbappe, but Alvarez is doing his thing, to be fair. Alvarez is top class, in my opinion. He's a player I'd love to go and sign. And then you think about Liga and PSG, they don't play. I mean, they got Dembele who plays there. They ain't got a top striker, do they? I'm struggling to think, honestly, of any names in the chat, guys. Please leave them down below. But there's no like top, is there? Like back in the day, that you are right there, to be fair. We should buy both. We should, bro. We should. Yeah, Oshman's a gunman, to be fair. Sam. Oshman's a gunman. Yeah, I think we should get both, but it's not going to happen. It's harder to tell a raw talent like Shesko will do in the league than a proven goal scorer. A bit the league is playing in Gyokeres. Facts, bro. Facts. And listen, Bundesliga players, I've seen a few come to Premier League and flop. Like Werner, he scored 20 goals. What's it? 25 goals for Leipzig. Flopped in the Prem. And Kunku scored 20 goals. Flopped in the Prem. I've seen other ones do well, though. Like Marmoush from Frankfurt. He came in and did his thing. So it's always a gamble, isn't it, to be fair? How they're going to adapt to the Premier League. Yeah, we ain't getting Williams, I don't think. I honestly see Williams going to Barcelona, man. Like Williams for me is going to go to Barcelona. I see him at Barcelona for me. I don't see him going to I don't see him going to Arsenal personally. I'm convinced of Glock to sign a new contract, then dunked on him. No way he's going there. That's true, to be fair. That's a really good point. That's a really good point. Arsenal, welcome to Arsenal, Gyokeres. I'm a Man U fan, but hope Gyokeres plays for Arsenal and helps them win the Premier League. Fair play to you, bro. Arsenal deserve win. They play very well, but unlucky. Man United are not the top team in Europe anymore. You guys are not the top team, but you're still, history does not deny you're still a very big football club. But big up to you, Wan, bro. Yo, big up. Why not in the building? What are you telling me? Why not? Legend every single time. This guy's got one of the greatest names on YouTube, man. Yeah, Arteta is a loser. Yeah, big up yourself. Why not, bro? Big up yourself. And I hope you're a good man as well. Yeah, bro, that is just laughable, isn't it? This is what a lot of people want to do. They gas up every single player we get linked with, and then they start comparing them to other players. It's like, when we was looking at Mudryk in January, yeah, what are they calling him? The Ukrainian Neymar. Turn it in. Oh, he can run fast. He's got a funky barnet. Everyone rated him because of that. And then thankfully we dodged a bullet and got Trossard. But I swear down, every single player we get linked with, of course, be excited and have confidence in their player. If you watch him and fair play, but people want to compare people to other players like Van Persie. Sesko to Van Persie. What? Are you kidding me right now? If anything, Sesko is more compared to Kai Havertz, in my opinion. that might not be maybe he's better than Kai Havertz, and that could be a good thing. But to compare him to Van Persie, what? Just I don't know why people do this. People gas up everything. Like, have confidence and be positive about signing players. I understand, and if you watch him, then fair enough. I'm not saying that, but people get over the top of it. I feel like at times, and then when they come in, they don't do well, and then we get mud on our faces. Basically, I want Arsenal to sign Gyokeres. Big up to you, bro, as well, man. Arsenal by Nico Williams and Gyokeres. Yeah, I think now we're not getting Rodrigo. I think the next winner most likely will be Williams. We'll look at, but I see Williams going Barcelona, bro. I really do, with his boy Yamal. But yeah, if we can't get Williams, then who we're gonna get out there in terms of winners right now? I still like Lookman. I love Lookman I've watched him a lot in Serie A, balling out. Conceição from Serie A, the Juventus player. Semenyo maybe, Kudus maybe. Any other names? Liao maybe as well. We were looking at. We was looking at Bakayoko from PSV, 17 million deal, but he's gonna be more. I'll take him as a backup, to be fair. On the right for Saka, only 17 million, but I still think we need another upgrade on left wing. So yeah, one of those ones. But we have to get an upgrade on the left wing, man. It's got to be someone who's better than Martinelli right now. And I rate Martinelli, but in the recent years he's fallen off massively. People, let's be real with it. As well, even Sancho, who came from the Bundesliga and flopped in the Prem. He even had a good second stint in Dortmund, but couldn't regain. Yeah, exactly that. And he went to, I know it's Man United, but then he went Chelsea as well and didn't really hit the ground running too much, did he? I know he scored in the final, to be fair, but in the Conference League final. But other than that, he wasn't great, was he, whatsoever, people? There's been many players that came in and done well in the Premier League, but there's also been a handful of players who have come in and flopped as well from, the German league as well. If we're being honest with it. Breaking, Real Madrid have had an internal talks. Nah, he ain't going anywhere. That's why he's staying, man. He's signing a new contract. That same marker, yeah, they said about Zubimendi going to Real Madrid, and then obviously that's not gonna. Well, I don't think it's gonna. I better not happen. There's still not been announced. I'm a bit concerned about that not being announced, but that thing still that thing said he's going to, that they're gonna. So I don't know about that. I think Lewis Skelly stays. I think he signs a new contract. But we need to start winning trophies, man, because these players will move on. Saliba, Skelly, Wanyeri, you name it, people. I mean, thankfully, Gabriel's on a new contract. But if we get next season, we won nothing again. A lot of players will leave. People don't want to hear that, but a lot of players will leave. People as well. Right. Let's quickly see if there's any more transfer news as well. Rafinha, is this actually? So Rafinha just posted a picture of Nico Williams coming to Barcelona. That's mental on his Facebook. I don't know if it's actually Rafinha's account though. But yeah, there we go. Let me check if there's any other updates, guys, on the transfer news with Arsenal. Arsenal are looking at Bakayoko, 17 million. I spoke about that a minute ago. Arsenal still rivaling Jamie Bino Gittins. We're looking at Nusa. Barcola's a good shout. Mitoma, Morgan Rogers maybe is a good shout as well. That's a really good shout, to be fair. Morgan Rogers as well, to be fair. That's a good shout. Let's check if there's any other news. Very quickly. Nah, not a lot is there today. I expect a lot tomorrow, maybe, people. All good, my brother. Setting up for the Club World Cup grilling. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, bro. Doing PSG Atleti today. Called him Mudrik, the Ukrainian name. I was crazy. My friend who's a Leicester fan called him. That's better. The Ukrainian Mavadidi, exactly. Consi, yeah, bro. Conceição's a baller, man. Like, even at Juventus, he's been even Juventus fan. Him and Kenan Yildiz, yeah, been Juventus' best players last season. But I watched him in Portugal when he scored that goal against was it France the other day? Was it France or was it whoever they played? Spain? I can't remember who he scored against. I think it was France. Was it France or Spain? I can't remember. No. Germany, that was it. He scored against Germany, right? Bro, that guy's direct. That guy's unpredictable. That guy is like, he's not robotic. He's a winner that just plays with freedom. And yeah, for me, I watched him even at Porto. Let's not forget when he played against them last year. Yeah, like he cooked us. He proper cooked us, man. Mudrik's market opportunity would be cheap to sign. A jail player, plus we can help Chelsea get rid of him. You mean sign him now? I don't know about that, bro. No chance. Barcola and Rodgers would be signing if we sign him. Oh, I love Barcola, but at the same time, is he going to leave PSG? That's the big thing for me. You know, will we actually leave PSG? Because I look at it, mate, and I just think for me, I don't see it. I think he's won the Champions League. Maybe if the limited game time he could leave, but yeah, Rodgers is the one that we should be looking at as well because I think we can get some good money for him as well. It opens tomorrow, bro. The what's we in? Yeah, the 16th tomorrow it reopens again. So Monday reopens, guys. The window. Hopefully we will actually announce a player. I doubt it though. But yeah, we'll see what happens, people as well. Joshua Mendy is a done deal. Also have to wait till the 1st of July. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think we will get Zubimendi, man. I wanted him before. I want him in before preseason, though, man. That's a big thing. Yeah, but the thing is, though, that's true. Emery maybe is not going to sell to us, but Villa need money desperately, don't they? Because they're in like FFP crisis, to be fair. So, yeah, man, we will see what happens there. To be fair. But yeah, that is all the news today, guys. You guys can catch me later today for PSG at yes, Jordan. I'll catch you there, bro. PSG Atletico. Looking forward to that game, man. Simeone, yeah. Alvarez. We're gonna watch some Julian Alvarez ball later on, guys. PSG Atletico Madrid. If you've not already liked the stream on the way out, make sure you guys do that as well. If there's any other news, I'll keep you updated later on today if we get any other breaking news, but I doubt we will until tomorrow. But yeah, big up everyone, guys, who tuned in. As always, really appreciate you guys' continual support on the channel as well. As I said, if you haven't already, make sure you do hit the like button on the way out. That'd be greatly appreciated. I think we're two away from 60 likes. So anyone who's not liked up the stream, make sure you guys do that. And you can catch me around 7 o'clock tonight, 7:15 for PSG Atletico Madrid game. Club World Cup settings, people. Bless up yourself, Plasma, and you as well, my brother. Big up every single time tuning in. Who's live right now? Anyone who's live, we can redirect to, give a little raid to. Let's have a look, guys. Let's see who's live right now. Let's have a look. Who can we raid right now, people? Redirect settings. Let's have a look. Anyone's live that we know of that's doing their thing? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Well, actually, my boy Views is live, man. Big up Views, right? There's raid Views, man. Let's go on raid Views. Go into Views' channel, guys. He's a real one. Bless up Eduardo and you, bro. Have a great rest of your day, my brother. But yeah, go on raid Views, guys. Spam TG raid in the chat as always. Make sure you smash the like to Views as well. He is a real one. And I'll catch you guys a bit later on today. Take care, everyone.